Good afternoon, fans. Welcome to a daily wrestling news update. My name is Jack Kilby, Executive Vice President of Great North Wrestling, and I'm hoping everyone has a great afternoon so far today. In terms of stories leading the news, CM Punk provided guest commentary at Friday's Cage Fury Fighting Championships, where he made a comment that he has, quote, a lot of time on his hands, which is interesting. The site House of Wrestling reported that Punk has no litigation pending against AEW, as was the speculation, and that he just wants to move on with his life. Regarding a potential WWE return, reports are still unclear as to whether or not that's going to happen, whether there's interest, but Punk apparently, reportedly again, was interested in a WWE return during his most recent hiatus prior to the release from AEW. PW Insider is reporting that Jane Cargill is in fact now in the Orlando, Florida training center of the WWE, the Performance Center, and is in the process of being fitted into creative plans already. However, they are not confirming whether or not she will be part of the NXT show this week, but apparently, according to PW Insider, it will be imminent. Several cuts, as we discussed yesterday in the news update, have occurred in terms of WWE staff following the merger with UFC and the new co-branded company known as TKO Holdings Group. PWI Insider again reports that, to say the least, morale in the WWE has been decimated. And there's apparently not the end of these cuts yet. There's probably several more to come, according to reports. AEW has loaded the show for this week's coming Collision with matches announced, including Bryan Danielson versus Ricky Starks in a Texas death match, the tag champs FTR defending against the Work Horsemen, and Andrade El Idolo versus Jay White. Also noted is former WWE champion Rob Van Dam will be back in action on the program, so that will certainly be interesting. For those who are wondering, QT Marshall, the current AAA champion of some sort, the belt escapes me, there's so many, has indicated, confirmed in a podcast, that he has in fact re-signed with the company as both a talent and in a trainer role. Dave Meltzer commented in The Observer that WWE Hall of Famer Devon Dudley has confirmed that his appearance at Impact 1000 was not a one-off, and he actually wishes to make a return to the ring in action. I'm taking it with Impact, but would be open to any and all offers. So that will be interesting to see if the Hall of Famer actually, at his age and with recent injury notes, can in fact return on a regular schedule basis. Just once again wanted to advise the fans that we are headed to a major card this coming Renfrew Reckoning on November the 4th in Renfrew, Ontario, the return of Great North Wrestling to the Ottawa Valley, which will feature multi-time WWE Tag Team Champion Rene Dupree in action against Magnum McLaren, which will be his first defense of the Canadian title. We will have Jeremy Prophet on the card, a live performance by the band Parliament of Owls. Jessica Black will be there in women's action, and we're planning some surprises, including Jebediah Tatum, a super heavyweight that many know from the Ontario and Quebec scene. He'll be in action in a major encounter, plus so much more. Please go to ticketweb.ca right now and get those tickets, because seating is limited in the armories, and it's going to be a show to remember, closing out G&W's 2023 season. In a programming note, those of you that are subscribed to the Hannibal TV, and if you haven't by now, please do, will note that Cash Flow, the OVW veteran and legend from the Netflix docuseries Wrestlers on OVW, will be sitting down with myself for a Great North Wrestling podcast interview. Big interview. Looking forward to that one. That will be October the 1st at 7 p.m. And I just got off the phone with ECW legend Bill Alfonso Fonzie. He will be joining the Great North Wrestling Podcast and myself on October 21st at 7 p.m. as a rescheduled date for the interview that was dashed by the hurricane at the time. I'm just going to click on a couple of questions here. Michael, is it true that Batista wants to return as well? I'm not entirely sure about that. I read that he, quote, had some time in his schedule as well and would be open to some sort of work with the WWE should an offer come on the table. Speculation, of course, that he would be an opponent for Roman Reigns. So that would be something definitely interesting to keep an eye on. Again, we have many big interviews planned on the Hannibal TV. Subscribe, hit that button or whatever it is now, and you will not miss any updates in terms of the programming that we have coming up. Yesterday, Hannibal did a really compelling interview with producers of the Kill City Cup movie. That's on this channel. Check it out. More to come along those lines. So until then, I hope that everyone has a wonderful afternoon and evening. Take care.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos,